don't give me that look. I know you don't like it when your pack's way down, but...
You want to ask me something?
Please, can we trade some things?
Anything new?
I've got a sweet roll, actually, for you. I'll give you that as well. And can you take all these heavy struts and things from me? Alright, that's a bit better.
Let us proceed carefully.
Yep, emphasis on the carefully. I hear you. Now, Kriana's quill? I'm not seeing anything that looks like that yet.
Your fingers are talented.
Thank you. I don't feel great the fact that I'm becoming quite a good lockpick. It's handy for, you know, opening chests where the keys have been long forgotten, but then also sometimes I feel like I'm a bit of a thief. Only sometimes, though. So this is definitely where they kept the treasure. Presumably that belonged to this nobleman. Another chest back here. Pickpocket chance is higher. Don't think we're ever going to need that. Do I like... Oh, we're over encumbered again. Triple ruby, Cabacon, snow elf, ivory ring. I've never seen ivory rings with gems in them before, but it's rather pretty. Ah, hello. What do we have here? Didn't I take the key for this place? Okay, fine, fine. We'll do this the hard way. Right, that is a lot of gold. And scintillating iron shield. Being struck by fire, frost, or shock, or effect reduces damage from that element by 10% for 5 seconds. That could be useful. That's a very good enchantment to know. And we're gonna need to trade some more stuff in a go.
You have something to say?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be a lot more selfish with what I give you.
I will bear your burdens gladly.
Right, Kriana's quill. It must be, according to our notes, it should be a lot further in. What the hell is going on down here? Do I miss spider? Is that... Oh, it's... I was going to say it's mining, but jumping around like that doesn't look like mining. Let's just incapacitate you. Okay. Alright. I probably should have put the torch away when I tried to sneak. Ah! Okay. Why is it so... A little help? I'm the one bloody running around a pillar like I'm in some comedy sketch. Oh! Oh god, they swing around a lot when you stagger them. Okay, there's one. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Inigo. We can't go on like this. We can't go on relying on a sword that staggers and Inigo. What if we could summon, like, creatures? We can summon Inigo. That's all well and good. I can summon that chest, even though I'm never going to because you can't trust it. We're gonna have to learn to summon, I don't know, go to the college or something. Like, it's like, what do we have on us? Like, the scrolls always seem very useful. Like, making people flee, causing undead in an area to burn. And then what spell terms we got? Reanimate corpse, which I'm not necromancer and I'm never going to dabble into that. You know, we've had more than enough dabbling into that when we had those scrolls in our other Dwemer ruin. Transmuting wood seems useful. Like, magic just seems very useful. Lucian's not a bad-handed it already. You know, I feel like I could be contributing so much more as a relic hunter if I could defend myself. You know, like maybe even force bandits to stand down because they're too terrified of the magic. As I am from swirling blades. What? Trade those? Oh, how are we gonna... Right. In a go.
I will wait and watch.
Yep.
What's new?
Wait here.
Sir, yes, sir.
I don't want to be over here. What?
You know that Dwemer were telepathic. They call it
What?
the calling. No one really knows how it works, but it must have come in handy.
Is something triggering a pressure plate up there? Alright, okay. Now is not the time to be learning about Dwemer telepathy. Run! Why is it activating now? What was... Is it proximity? Oh, right. I'm gonna call in and go up here. Lucian, you're just gonna have to wait.
Moving out.
Because I don't trust him not to get somebody injured on his way up. Oh. Right. Come on. That's it. Is it just one Guardian? I kind of want to turn round, but I don't want to turn my back on this one. Okay. Right, there's more Guardians. Got it? Oh, how do we even get through? Right. Push it into... That's it. Oh. Keep it stuck in the fire. Sorry, I hurt you. Stay back. Just, I don't know how much fire hurts these things, but I'm going to assume it's a little bit at least. I don't think they care who they're messing with. Right, careful. In you go. You coming? Good man. Oh, and my pack's full. If that chest was more reliable, I would be a lot happier. Right, these Dwemer struts are going to have to stay behind. We simply cannot carry them. I'm a little bit worried about all the oil on the floor. I don't want it to suddenly catch a light and be the end of us. Summons a Nordic totem spirit for 240 seconds. It changes between hunter and bear form to heal. See, like, those sort of spells would be very useful when we don't need to rely on the fact that, you know, it's a scroll we can only use once and it gets destroyed on use. Right, watch my back while I get this one open. This might take a minute. There we go. Finally, that took a few. There's a painting in here. Septims. Leave those boots. We don't have the weight to spare and they're not worth very much. How much farther in do you think we're going to need to go? Because I don't want to leave Lucian alone for too long in a dangerous Dwemer ruin. And I don't want to spend a whole lot of time in a dangerous Dwemer ruin. Okay, ow. Get back.
Kill you. This place is not very welcoming.
No, it is not. There's not a spider up there, is there? Oh, you know what? We are not equipped for this right now. We can't go on like this. We can't struggle our way through. Our packs are almost full already because we've been out and about for a fair bit. But we need to get... We're going to see how difficult it is to get Stonehands. Up over here. Gonna get the codex. We're gonna head back to the museum. Oh, for the right. You need to wait here and go. There's no point us both risking our necks for this. Wait, no, you're following still. I need you to...
I will be here.
Yes. Good man. There's no point us both risking our necks. Careful. Right, less frightening the second time. They're still frightening. Right,
What do you need?
we're leaving. We are going home.
I'll be right behind you.
Inigo, come on.
I have moved, but I am still waiting.
No, don't go back. Come on, we're leaving, remember? Right, let's have a quick last check on the map. Make sure I'm not insane. Yeah, we are not going further in. It's not happening. We're not going down. Oh, when these can pop out at any moment. We've already been through here. Come on.
Really held his own in that fight. I am impressed.
I mean, it's nice of you to say, but I don't feel convinced that Lucien or myself are. I think we need to do some serious thinking once we're back at the museum. Without Inigo, we're kind of hopeless, and that's a problem. We can't go on relying on Inigo whenever we get into a spot of trouble, like we did in Elsewhere, like we've done just now, like we've done before. We need magic to even the playing field. That, or I'm going to start needing to bring that crossbow all over the place and become a crack shot. And I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. And I keep thinking about scrolls and how useful some of these magic scrolls are. And that makes me think I want to learn magic. We summon Inigo. It's a very useful spell to have. We can summon a phantasmal chest, which is very useful if we could rely on it. What else could we summon to aid ourselves? Could we...
Hey, Inigo. Everything okay with you?
Oh, I don't know.
I am fine. Thank you for asking. You?
Ready for adventure. And, come to think of it, a sweet roll.
Oh,
Good.
that was a hint, Inigo. That was a hint. But Lucien, you're not going to get any sweet rolls out of Inigo. It just doesn't happen. You know, there's many things that can happen in life. Getting a sweet roll from Inigo is not one of them. He is a black hole for sweet treats. Particularly when they're in the shape of a roll. So, the plan. I see you've made a friend, Brewster. Right. Careful, careful. Back. Right, the plan. We need a stronger, reliable weapon and stronger, reliable armor, which we have been doing, but clearly we are way away from being in a safe space, so to speak. And B, we need more tools at our disposal, i.e. we need magic. Come on then. I need to think on this some more while we ride. We'll come up with the concrete plan once we are back at the gallery, as I've said. But for now, let's just cover some ground and actually get home. Right, according to the notes, we should be closing in on the location of some wolves. Along with Stonehands. Stonehands, right. There we go. There's that one. And... oh, I missed the other one. Right, let's just hop off. And... ow. Oh, you little bugger. Bangs away. Have we left Lucien behind somewhat? I think we have. Oh, he knows where we're going. Let's just take that. Oh, yes, the Eyes of Wolves. We need Night Eye potions still. We need to learn how to make those. Maybe if we go to the college, that's another one of the things we can learn. Alchemy. They should have a... I know it's a college for mages, but alchemy kind of strays in there a little bit, I assume. They'll have all sorts of alchemical recipes, like recovering their magics and enhancing them in some form. Bit of gold. I'll never say no to a bit of gold. Oh, there you are, Lucian. I could have sworn you were further away. Just give me a moment. Gold is very valuable.
You are not even sweating. You are good at this.
I know, it's all that practice I've had at you standing and watching while I do all the mining. Gold is valuable, and we are going to need it for replicas. And although our finances are a lot better than they were, they're still not future-proof. Let's put it that way. Oh, is that the back of one of those walls? Those word walls? That's a lot of mammoth skulls. / mammoth skeletons. That's a lot of mammoth hearts. This isn't some creature's den, is it? Holy. Something's been chowing down. Maybe there once was a such thing as dragons that roam the lands, because when you see all these mammoths scattered about, you can easily imagine something giant swooping out of the sky and carrying them away. I have a feeling this is the location. Hello? What happened here? Ooh. Oh, I don't want to know what that is. Right. Fire oil. Ah. Oh, we got a lot to worry about all of a sudden. Oh, this is what I mean. I feel so horribly under-equipped for this. Right. Just go for him. Go for him. Who are you? Just distract the Atronak. Oh, I think his frost cloak is doing me in on its own. Oh, thank you. Right, help me. Yeah, he's not looking so hot. Oh, I'm worried about how much space we've got to stand still. Okay, up. Oh. Yep, no, don't let them cast too many spells. Oh.
Go us.
What on earth was this? Oh, it's ruins of... It's kind of like partly faded to ash. Dragon Mask Crosis. Oh, this must have been a dragon priest. Because they worshipped dragons in Skyrim years and years ago. You've got a headache for lack of mana, I see. Right, well, all of this is coming with us. The cursed gloves, greaves, and robes. Do we want... I mean, it's surely superstition. Dragon priest ashes, Crosis, alchemy, lockpicking range skills, plus 20%. Oh, we're going to have to leave some stuff behind. Because I don't know how much more any of us can really carry. Is there anything obvious armor-wise we can drop? I mean, this fur mantle is warmer than the one I've got. Or not. Warmth 50. Warmth 65. Right, that's warmer. Alright, some difficult decisions made there. What got you? Oh. Probably the Dragon Priest. Right, I need to stop this chanting. It's very distracting. I know I seem insane saying that. Oh, there's more than one word glowing. Voice. Throw voice. Full. Throw voice. Far. Voiceful far? This is Stone... Oh, real dear. Oh, Stonehands, you're not looking too good. Oh, okay. Right, I'm just gonna pry this out of your hands. If found, please return to Raucous Stonehands, Troubadour, printed on the inside cover. 4th Era, 133 Morningstar. It feels strange and a bit unsettling to record my thoughts in this new volume, rather than my cherished folio. The rock slide that swallowed my trusty backpack has also claimed a portion of my memories and some pieces of my past in that worn book. That it disappeared while studying ancient and obscure history is a most bitter irony not lost on me. Still, there's nothing to be done about it, save begin anew. 4th Era 134, Morningstar. It appears that I left Riften, and not a moment too soon. From the scattered bits of news from other travellers, it appears that the city burnt to the ground. I guess I shan't be going back there for a while. Just as well as some of the residents had taken an unhealthy interest in me. Criticism of one's writings and performance were to be expected, but some became far too easily outraged. You'd think for all the ceremony that Nords place upon fisticuffs as a venerated tradition to settle differences, that they would have accepted their losses with more grace, but apparently not. So much for the honour of Nords. Serendipitously, there was some buzz in the marketplace about ruins near Stone Hills. That sounded most intriguing. So the timing to depart without fanfare could not have been better. And indeed, fortuitous, or I might have been numbered in those caught in the blaze. Well, one more day's travel should see me at these ruins. They did say Riften, right? Riften's not burnt to the ground, has it? Surely not. This must be ancient. Right, 4th Era 13022 Morningstar. I feel a bit guilty for not having written in a while, but in truth, there's been little beyond drudge work to report. I suppose I should be annoyed that the fragments I spent weeks deciphering amounted to little more than the tally of 3 years' harvest of cabbage, but there is a certain humour for all that. Though it may not lend itself to clever prose for the retelling. Oh well, in the morning I'll travel to Morthal and reprovision, skipping on cabbage for the nonce. And of course, ply the gossips and murmurs. 4th Era 13025 Morningstar. My hangover heralds the revels of last night, although the innkeeper laughingly told me the lout I laid out probably has a worse headache than I do. He's a bit of a drinker, our Stonehands, a bit of a brawler. I spent a fuzzy morning in the inn, sipping water and broth, catching up on correspondence and listening to off-duty guards. One of them told me of a curious curved wall covered in strange writing atop a hill the locals call Sheer Point. Apparently people shun the place and assign it a dark and evil past, though they know little more. It is prudent to pay at least passing attention to such tales, for they almost always hold a glimmer of truth, and the seeds for good stories. From her account, I feel the tickle of excitement, and I'm confident this site merits a closer look. I am finally feeling myself, and shall set off in the morning. 4th Era 13026 Morningstar. A late start has left me a few hours short of Sheer Point, and I shall reluctantly have to make camp and give way to the waning light. The odd wall the guard described is just visible in the distance, exposed on the hilltop, and barren. Due to its remote location, I suspect the dire stories persist only because there is little to draw people to the site, or they would see for themselves that they are simply old tales without substance. But I shall certainly have a closer look in the morning. I think there was a little something to that. I'm going to take this journal with us. Stonehands. They are a nice pair of gloves. Stonehands. 10 points bonus to unarmed attacks and speechcraft and doubles damage with pickaxes. It's an interesting enchantment to them, but I will not complain. Those are a fair few Nordic fragments. Right. Oh, I'm getting a bit tired. Cloak of Croesus. We'll take it. I need to try that on, actually. I'm getting a little bit tired of my pack always being full. I should have brought a bigger pack with me. Cloak of Croesus. Let's try that on. How do I look? I don't feel very stylish. In fact, I'm pretty sure this cloak is ripped and far too worn for me. I can't really see out of the mask either. I'm gonna take this off again. Where's my padded fur mantle and my travel cloak? Oh, I don't want to lose this shield. I want to learn the enchantment to it. Right, weapons. Have we picked up anything we can drop? Right, longbow. That's gone. This. Oh, it's gone. Orcish daggers. I like them, but they're gone. And the steel... Right, if we don't have a steel sword on display, which I'm convinced that we must do, I don't think getting a new one will be an issue. That can stay behind as well. Just out in the open, why not? I mean, it's not like we can do anything else with it. Oh, the treasure chest. Did we check? We didn't. Ancient amulet ashore. Alright, let's be careful. We don't want to pick up stuff we've just dropped to make room for. Right. Arctic Blast. These staves. Or maybe I should just be using staves rather than learning magic. We'll have to give it a go. Alright, we'll leave all that. Let's... Right, okay, staves. We've got one of Arctic Blast. One of Fireballs, which seems like a good place to start, actually. Let us... switch to it now. Here we are. Right. How do I look? Do I look mystical?
So, Lucian, is there anyone special with
Oh,
you?
you've had this conversation before, gentlemen.
Of course. I mean, I hope they're not actually waiting for me.
No, it's a good look. I do look rather dashing. I think it's
I was
suits,
not talking
actually.
about
The
your parents,
right,
my
guys.
friend.
Chaps.
No? Then what did you mean?
I meant, do you have a partner?
Oh, I see.
Look, you're going to have this conversation
Well,
over and over again.
Yes,
So you...
we're all partners here, aren't we? Partners in crime.
Oh,
And now you are being deliberately obtuse.
I kind of like that, though, partners in
And
crime.
you are being nosy.
Hey, fair enough. Maybe they are really ugly.
Oh, if they are, that's none of your business. It's what's on the inside that matters. Cheeky sod. Yeah, it does kind of suit, I think, magic and magical staffs. The sort of dashing relic hunter, the academic, you know? Oh, like they don't really care. They were both having their own conversation. Let's just give this a quick whirl. What do we want to target? Let's just fire at the mountain. That should be safe enough, right? And... Right. So it's not really an issue of difficulty. The staff's kind of doing most of the legwork there. Okay, right, well, no need to dwell on it too much longer. Where's Brucer? Where's she got to? Or where we left her? Brucer, come on. I'm gonna need you for the rest of the journey. Brucer? We did come up this way, didn't we? Yeah, girl, where are you gone? Oh, there you are. You're happy to see me, aren't you? You do have saddlebags, actually. We could load up your saddlebags with stuff. I mean, our packs are all like even out right now anyway. Let's just get going. We're off to Silent Moon's camp now. Time to get us that codex. Now, can we find our way without relying on a compass from here? That's north.
Whoa, Artax. Good boy.
He's a spirited one, is Artax. So this should be south into Whiterun, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I'm not mistaken. It'll be a bit embarrassing. It certainly looks greener on this side. Oh yeah, no, it's a lot greener on this side. The further away you get from that northern coast. Although weather really drops off, the mountains make excellent windbreaks for the cold weather. Right, that's southeast. No, don't push. Don't push. God, your horse is as bad as you are. Yeah, this is southeast. We don't want to go that way. Here we are. There's Dragon's Reach. That's probably the landmark we should have been looking for. Oh, let's avoid whoever's in this fortress. That's not a little delve we want to do today. Let's just skirt the boundary. Hello. Let's have a quick nosy. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that was Talos. Keep an eye out for Thalmor agents. Where's Lucian? Oh, he's never normally far away. There's a float. Let's not mess with these shrines too much. Hello? And oh! No, who's that? Who's... Right. Fireball! 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 I do not need to say fireball every time. Right.
Sorted.
I think it might have just been the danger more than anything that made me want to look at that shrine. You can just feel it. Like the hairs stick up on the back of your neck.
Safe when you are around. It is nice to know that someone capable has my back.
Are you talking to me or Lucian? Kind of looking in Lucian's direction. I don't feel very capable right now, as you know. Right. We can't... Oh yeah, something's clearly wrong with our lists. Because that's just not right. We have a full set of elven gear. Where's his boss? There's his boss. Enough Justicias going around. Lord Kaelin's orders. Agent Lord Kaelin. In recent weeks, 2 prisoners have confessed to worshipping at a Talos shrine in the hills above White River Gorge. This cult must not be allowed to grow any further. Find the shrine. Hunt down the heretics you find there. Take no prisoners. Elenwen. I don't think I want to know this Elenwen person. They can stay right there. If we ever get searched by anyone for whatever reason, we don't want to be caught with Thalmor orders in our pockets. They're either going to think us to be Thalmor agents and kill us, or they're going to realize we've killed some Thalmor and, desperate to keep the peace, probably kill us.